Leo, welcome to the Onyx Moon Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. There is no gender in tarot. This is something that you could have gone through already. Could be happening now. Could happen to you in the future. I said there's no gender in tarot. I am pulling on the sun sign of Leo. Check your other placements. This is a collective reading for Leo, so if it doesn't make any sense, that's okay. I'm talking to a lot of Leos. If it does make sense, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? If I asked you to stay, would you leave? Oh, wow. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. So, surprise, the tower. Foundation was not built on trust, respect, honesty and respect, love. So everything came tumbling down, and all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put it back together again. Came as a big surprise. And there that goes. Okay, that can stay. Wish fulfillment just popped out. 9 of Cups. And what has flipped over? What's with these cards? They're so... Oh, this card doesn't belong. King of Swords doesn't belong. Interesting. 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 Huh. Aquarian energy, your sister sign. King of Swords is a warrior, usually a very stand-up person, honest. They don't rule with emotions. It's head over heart decisions. It's very interesting. I usually do not have my cards mixed up. I did do my readings last week and had to clarify something, but I thought that I took that card out. Very, very interesting. So, King of Swords might be involved in this reading this week. Knight of Swords, upright. All right, here we have fastest knight in the deck. Brash, mouthy. They come in, they do what they need to do. They have a lot of impatience. They're all about action. They come in, take care of business, and they leave. But they're real mouthy about whatever it is that they're doing. And you're going to hear about it later. You know how you have unconditional love and you do things for people and you do it out of the goodness of your heart? Well, this one comes in and does it and says, after everything I've done for you, and you hear about it, everything they've done. And you've never done anything for me. And God forbid you list things that you've done for them. So, Knight of Swords after the Tower. Devil reversed. Okay, well, there we go. Devil reversed. No more obsessive thoughts. Coming out of addictions. Not in bondage to anybody anymore. Not in bondage to the thought that you needed somebody in your life. Not in bondage to the thought that that's the relationship that you were going to grow old together. You could even be this Knight of Swords. We'll see. But if something came tumbling down and was a surprise and just the earth cracked and your world just tumbled, you could say, you know what, fuck this. I'm rising again like the phoenix, but I'm not going to be all about conditional love, because Leos have the biggest heart. Now I'm going to be about me right now. I might have had my moment where I cried in my beer because I thought that was going to be the relationship that we were going to grow old together. But it's not. And I'm going to be all about me. Maybe. Maybe. Could have been about a Knight of King of Swords. Could have been. Or maybe this King of Swords is coming in after. Justice reversed. Okay. So there's no balance right now. A little bit out of balance, feeling out of balance. And I can understand that. My whole world came crashing down. I'd be out of balance too, especially coming out of devil energy. And that does not mean that you have to have addictions. I mean, you certainly could, and you're coming out of it, and anything can be an addiction. But if it was that you were set on having a life together with somebody, that could throw you for a loop. That could be depression, not caring for yourself. If you're going to court, maybe things are not going in your favor with justice reversed. But don't worry, baby. This is all of the aces combined. New beginnings straight across the board. You're going to have the clarity. You're going to have the blessings, the emotions. You're going to have the wealth. You're going to have the inspiration and the passion. This is brand new beginnings. Right underneath the tower. You needed that tower. You needed that tower to clear up all the miasma of negativity. Because if you didn't have that tower, you would still be stuck there. Now it's a brand new day. And that looks like the sun. That pentacle, that Ace of Pentacles looks like the sun. And you're going to shine. This is the divine saying you have everything within you to now have a brand new life. You're going to be supported. Friends and family will support you. You are not going to bring back whatever this was. You might have thought at one time that you would fight for it. That was your person. That was your life. And you're going to fight for it. You're not. You're not fighting for it anymore. You're not bringing it back to life. What popped? Eight of Pentacles. You're going to concentrate on your job and making your money. Oh, you cried. You cried. You're at the river of sorrow. You cried and cried and cried. No judgment. This was your life. This was your life. This was your life. And the earth cracked. Someone ruined this. Someone didn't give a shit about how you would feel. They were selfish. And you cried. But you realize that there's still two cups standing. And you're going to hold on to them with two hands. And you're going to go live that life. They say what they think you want to hear. They sweet talk you. And say the things. They say the things. And you want to believe the things. This is a choice. This is Gemini energy. You're going to have to make a choice. If you haven't, you're going to have to make a choice. And I don't think it's between two people. I think it's going to be between two lifestyles. Going back into, do I have to be a detective? Every time the phone beeps or they're in the bathroom or we're out in a public place and they go into the bathroom, who are they talking to? They say that they're going to be home at 5 and they're not home until 5:20. Where were they? Why were they held up? Are you going to play, going back to the life of being the detective? Or being alone, at peace, until you heal completely? I think you're going to have to make a choice. Because you want equal give and take. And you deserve equal give and take. And you deserve to be able to lay your head down at night and know that there's someone that has your back, that doesn't say the things and says those things to somebody else. You deserve that. There's going to be some time where you're going to have to think about this. You're going to have to bring your life into balance. Yeah, you might have gotten out of the bondage to the obsessive thoughts, yes. But justice is reversed. I'm not saying you were in a higher level of commitment, but quite possibly with the Tower, this could have been living together because your foundation cracked. So yes, at least living together, possibly married. You need to bring your life back into balance. This is something you're going to have to think about. Are you going to go back the Fool reversed? You can't trust them. You can't trust them. You do not want to go back to this. This left you destroyed. And they knew what they were doing. They knew how much you loved them. They took it as their due. You owe that love to me. Yeah, the Leo Collective loves me. I know. But I'm still going to be out here doing what I do. And you poured into them. This might have been a long time coming. But this is a burden that needs to be laid down. This is something you've been carrying for a while, hoping that you could bring it back together. And I'm not going to say that when something like this happens that people cannot come together and continue to create their empire together. It can happen. I mean, hell, look at Hillary and Bill Clinton. Since the beginning, Jennifer Flowers. Hillary stood by him, and they have created an empire. And I'm not getting political at all, but they created an empire. Yes, they did. Not everybody can do that. That is being the King of Swords. That is making, maybe that's what this is. Putting head over heart. No emotions. But I don't think that's the Leo, because the Leo has a big heart. And you deserve to have what you give out. You deserve that. Leos are usually very affectionate, highly sexual, charismatic. And you deserve to have what you put out. Playful, sexually playful. Maybe if you're not even going to have sex, but at least flirtatious. Let's say that, flirtatious. And you don't deserve a drop in the bucket from someone that is supposed to be your partner. You deserve a full bucket. I have the Six of Swords reversed. This could be you going back, or this could be them coming back. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? I don't know what sign you're dealing with. We have a lot of signs here. We have Libra, we have Gemini, Capricorn, water signs. I'm not going to say, maybe you're dealing with a King of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I'm thinking that maybe this was in there, wasn't supposed to be. Instead of being in your Leo energy, be in your sister sign. What Leo doesn't have, your sister sign does. And the opposite is true. Look on the zodiac wheel for other zodiac signs. I think Gemini is the opposite of Virgo. So what you don't have, this King of Swords does. Where you're emotional and thinking with your heart, they're analytical. So this could be saying, make a head over heart decision. So this son of a bitch don't break your heart again. Leo, I'm going to leave it here. If this made any sense, give me a thumbs up. Let me know how it made sense. If it didn't, come back and see me next week.